optical instruments we were doing. Two optical instruments, simple microscope as well as compound microscope, we have already covered in our last videos. Today we are understanding about the astronomical telescope. Students, astronomical telescope is used for observing distinct objects like heavenly objects like stars, planets, etc. So astronomical telescope is used for observing stars, planets, but before that we have to understand astronomical telescopes are of two types that we have to study under the CBSE syllabus. And two types of astronomical telescopes are refracting type telescope. Astronomical telescopes are of two types that we would study under the CBSE syllabus. First is refracting astronomical telescope and second is reflecting astronomical telescope. And students, today we will cover refracting astronomical telescope. In refracting astronomical telescope we will study two cases. First is the case of normal adjustment. Now I think you are aware about the normal adjustment, that is when the image of the object forms at the infinity. That means final image of the objects forms at infinity. First is normal adjustment, when the final image of the object forms at infinity. And second is the case when the image forms at the normal distance of distinct vision. Second, when the image forms at normal distance of distinct vision. I hope students you have cleared. Astronomical telescope दो टाइप के होते हैं, रिफ्रैक्टिंग टाइप ऑफ एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल टेलीस्कोप एंड रिफ्लेक्टिंग टाइप ऑफ टेलीस्कोप. रिफ्लेक्टिंग we would cover tomorrow. Today we are understanding about the refracting astronomical telescope. और refracting के अंदर हम दो cases पढ़ेंगे, when the image forms at the infinity and second when the image forms at least distance of distinct vision. जो हमने अभी तक सिंपल माइक्रोस्कोप और कंपाउंड माइक्रोस्कोप में पढ़ा हुआ है. दैट मीन्स जो इमेज फॉर्म होती है वो D के ऊपर फॉर्म होती है, 25 सेंटीमीटर के ऊपर फॉर्म होती है. दैट इज नोन एज इमेज फॉर्म्ड एट डिस्टिंक्ट विजन. एज वेल एज टुडे we will see the case of when the image forms at the infinite distance. So let us start. You can see here I have drawn a diagram for you, and this is the diagram of reflecting astronomical telescope when the image forms at the infinity. Students, you can see here the final image is formed at the infinity. Here, this is the ray diagram. What is this? You can see there are two convex lenses, two converging lenses. In the last we have studied two lenses were there, but objective lens was of small focal length and small aperture. Here you can see that we are again taking two lenses. One is objective lens, that means that is towards the object, and one is known as eyepiece lens, that is close to the human eye. But the difference between compound microscope and astronomical telescope is here objective lens is of large focal length and large aperture, and eyepiece lens is of small aperture and small focal length. So students, in astronomical telescope we have taken two lenses, or you can say a lens system consisting of two lenses. One is objective lens of large focal length and large aperture, and eyepiece lens that is close to the eye is of small aperture and small focal length. So two lenses are there. As you know, this astronomical telescope is used to see heavenly bodies. So you know students, your object, that means your heavenly bodies, stars, planets are at infinite distance. So object is at infinity. Object is at infinity. Your stars, your planets are at infinite distance, you know. So this is the case of normal adjustment. First we are discussing the case of normal adjustment. Normal adjustment means final image forms at infinity. You can see here our final image is formed at infinity. So we have to study first the case of normal adjustment. So students, object is at infinity. From the object, light rays are falling on the objective lens, and this objective lens converges these coming rays at this point, and here A dash B dash image will be formed. You can see here this image is real and inverted, and diminished image of the object is formed at this point. This is A dash B dash is the image of the object which is lying at infinite distance, or this is the real inverted and diminished image of the object which is lying at infinity. Now students, by adjusting the eyepiece lens, we have to adjust this eyepiece lens in such a way that this image A dash B dash lies at the focus of this eyepiece. That means students, this image A dash B dash is lying at the focus of eyepiece lens. That means ये जो image यहाँ पे form हुई है, हमें अपने इस eyepiece lens को इस तरीके से adjust करना है कि ये जो image है ये इस eyepiece lens के focus पे आ जाए. तो आप देख रहे हो, now this image, inverted image A dash B dash is lying at the focus of eyepiece, and you know the rule, whenever, because this image acts as the object for this eyepiece lens. ये जो image form हुई है infinite object के लिए, जो real और inverted image form हुई है जिसको हमने adjust किया है focal length of the eyepiece पे, इसकी image, क्योंकि जब भी object focus पे होता है तो उसकी image infinity distance पे form होती है या infinity पे form होती है. तो जो ये light rays आ रही है, अगर हम उनको पीछे की तरफ देखते हैं तो ये हमें कहीं पे भी converge होती हुई नजर नहीं आती है, और जो हमें image form होगी, जो final image form होगी by this eyepiece lens, इस eyepiece lens से जो ये object जो है, इस ऑब्जेक्ट की जो रियल और इन्वर्टेड इमेज थी, इसके लिए ये इमेज इसके लिए ऑब्जेक्ट का काम करेगी, और अब इस ऑब्जेक्ट की जो इमेज फाइनल इमेज फॉर्म होगी वो हमें कहीं पे भी ये कन्वर्ज होते हुए नजर नहीं आ रही है. सो फाइनल इमेज ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट विल फॉर्म एट द इंफिनिटी. सो दिस इज द केस स्टूडेंट. सो you know, we find out the magnifying power of the optical instrument, and here the optical instrument is astronomical telescope. So now we will study about the magnifying power of astronomical telescope. And which type of telescope it is? This is refracting astronomical telescope. And you know, magnifying power is denoted by M, and it is the ratio of the angle subtended by the final image at the eye, ratio of the final image angle subtended by the final image at the eye to the angle subtended by the object at the eye. जो ये रेशो है किसका? जो इमेज फाइनल इमेज ने जो एंगल सबस्टेंड किया एट द आई टू द जो एंगल सबस्टेंड किया ऑब्जेक्ट ने किसके ऊपर? आई के ऊपर. उन दोनों एंगल्स का रेशियो इज नोन एज मैग्नीफाइंग पावर. सो मैग्नीफाइंग पावर को वी राइट बीटा बाय अल्फा. बीटा इज द इमेज एंगल फॉर्म्ड बाय द फाइनल इमेज. दैट मीन्स ये वो एंगल है जो आपकी फाइनल इमेज सबस्टेंड करती है कहां पे? आई के ऊपर, और यू कैन से एट द ऑप्टिकल सेंटर ऑफ द आई पीस. एंड सेकेंड इज अल्फा. अल्फा इज द angle subtended by the object at the eye. These are the two angles. So students, you can see here, this is the angle subtended by the image at the eye lens, or you can say at the eye, but the angle subtended by the object, this is the angle subtended by the object at the first lens Objective lens, this is optical center for the first lens, that is objective lens. This is the alpha, that means angle subtended by the object at the objective lens. But students, you can see your object is lying at the infinity. So object infinity पे lie कर रहा है. So we say कि whatever is the angle formed by the object at C1 would be same as that of angle subtended by the object at the C2. That means जो एंगल ऑब्जेक्ट ने ऑब्जेक्टिव लेंस के ऊपर फॉर्म किया है, ये एंगल सेम होगा जो ऑब्जेक्ट आई पीस पे फॉर्म करेगा, बिकॉज इन दोनों के बीच में C1 एंड C2 आर वेरी क्लोज in as compared to the distance between the object and the C1, क्योंकि ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो इंफिनिटी पे लाई कर रहा है. सो हम ये अज्यूम करते हैं कि जितना एंगल ऑब्जेक्ट ने C1 पे फॉर्म किया है वो सेम होगा जितना एंगल ऑब्जेक्ट C2 पे फॉर्म करेगा. सो जो ये एंगल अल्फा है, हम ये मान लेते हैं कि दिस इज द एंगल सबटेंडेड बाय द ऑब्जेक्ट एट द आई, बिकॉज C1 एंड C2 आर वेरी क्लोज टू ईच अदर. So this is alpha. So students, alpha हमें मिल गया. अगर ये एंगल अल्फा है तो ये एंगल भी अल्फा ही होगा. So alpha एंगल हमें मिल गया. That is the angle formed by the object which is lying at the infinity at the eye. So object जो infinity पे lie कर रहा है वो आई के ऊपर कितना एंगल बना रहा है, that is known as alpha. And beta is the angle that is formed by the image at the I. So these are the two angles. Now you know we have to find out the tangent of beta and tangent of alpha. How can you find tangent of beta? For tangent of beta we would take this triangle. This is C2. We will take triangle A dash B dash C2. And what is tangent beta? Tangent beta is perpendicular over base. So this is A dash B dash over B dash C2. B dash C2. What is tangent of alpha? For tangent of alpha, we would take the triangle A dash B dash C1. A dash B dash C1 perpendicular over base का ratio, perpendicular A dash B dash over B dash C1. B dash C1. So replace the values. Magnifying power of astronomical telescope is beta. Beta means tangent of beta, that is A dash B dash over B dash C2 multiplied by B dash C1 over A dash B dash. A dash B dash cancel, and magnifying power of astronomical telescope is given as B dash C1 over B dash C2. Now students, what is B dash C1? What is B dash C1? This much of distance. What you can say? This is what? This is यहाँ से यहाँ तक का जो distance होगा, B dash से C तक का जो distance होगा, उसको you can say what? You can say this is FO. And B dash C2. देखो students, B dash C2 ये distance है कितना? F E के इक्वल. FE दैट मीन्स आपको पता है ये जो इमेज हमने रखी थी, जो इमेज को इस आइलैंड्स को इस तरीके से सेट किया था कि ये जो आपकी इमेज है ये इस आईपीस के फोकस के ऊपर क्या हो, फॉल हो. तो इतने डिस्टेंस को B डैश से C2 तक के डिस्टेंस को यू कैन कॉल FE. सो दिस इज FE. सो स्टूडेंट्स, B डैश FO होगा पॉजिटिव और FE होगा नेगेटिव, क्योंकि अगर कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम के अकॉर्डिंग हम देखें तो ये जो डिस्टेंस है FE ये क्या होगा, नेगेटिव डिस्टेंस होगा. सो दिस इज FE. सो दिस इज मैग्नीफाइंग पावर फॉर astronomical telescope. You can see here students, you know, for any optical instruments we want the magnifying power of any optical instrument to be large, क्योंकि large होगी तभी जो ऑब्जेक्ट की जो इमेज फॉर्म होगी वो एक शार्प इमेज फॉर्म होगी, एक ब्राइट इमेज फॉर्म होगी। तो उसके लिए हमें क्या चाहिए कि जो एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल टेलीस्कोप है या कोई भी ऑप्टिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट है उसकी मैग्नीफाइंग पावर क्या होनी चाहिए, लार्ज होनी चाहिए। और यहाँ से आप देख सकते हो जो मैग्नीफाइंग पावर है वो डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल है FOK, दैट मीन्स फोकल लेंथ ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्टिव लेंस, एंड इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल है फोकल लेंथ ऑफ द आईपीस लेंस। सो स्टूडेंट्स, अगर हमें एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल टेलीस्कोप की मैग्नीफाइंग पावर को इंक्रीज करना है तो हमें क्या लेना होगा, जो ऑब्जेक्टिव लेंस लेना होगा वो लार्ज अपर्चर का लेना होगा, लार्ज फोकल लेंथ का लेना होगा। लेकिन जो आईपीस लेंस हम लेंगे, दैट मीन्स जो सेकंड लेंस लेंगे दैट इज क्लोज टू द आई, दैट शुड बी ऑफ स्मॉल फोकल लेंथ एंड स्मॉल अपर्चर। सो दिस इज all about the astronomical telescope for the normal adjustment when the image formed at the infinity. Now we would understand the case of when the image forms at the least distance of distinct vision. That means second case now we have to study. Students, this is the second case when image is formed at least distance of distinct vision. And students, I am talking about the final image. आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, दिस इज द फाइनल इमेज। दिस इमेज इज एट द डिस्टेंस ऑफ least distance of distinct vision, that is D. Students, in this case also your astronomical telescope consisting of two lenses, or you can say a lens system, both are of converging lens, convex lens. First is objective lens and second is eyepiece lens. Eye lens. Objective lens here is of large focal length and large aperture. Eye lens is of small focal length, small aperture. Here also the object is placed at the infinity because astronomical telescope is used to see the heavenly bodies, to observe the heavenly bodies. So object is placed at the infinity. From the infinite object that is placed on the infinite distance, from the object rays are coming like this. So these rays which converge at a point and where the image of the object, real, inverted and diminished image of the object is formed. A dash B dash is the image. Now in this case, this image is lying between the optical center of the eye lens and focus of the eye lens. Here you can see that this image is lying between FE. FE is the focus of eye lens and C2, that is optical center of the lens and the focal length of the lens. That means the object is placed between focal length and the optical center of the lens. That means now in this case this image, or you can say this image will act as an object for the eye lens. So अब ये जो image है या इसको object बोल लो इस lens के लिए, ये FE के ऊपर लाई नहीं कर रहा है जो हमने पिछले केस में स्टडी किया था, और जो फाइनल इमेज फॉर्म हुई थी वो इन्फिनिटी पे फॉर्म हुई थी। और बिकॉज ये ऑब्जेक्ट इज लाइंग बिटवीन FE एंड C2, सो इमेज विल बी फॉर्म्ड in front of this lens and image is formed at the least distance of distinct vision, that is D. So final image will be, because this image will act as an object for the eye lens and the rays coming from this image will appear from here. If we see, they appear to converge at this point where the final image of the object which is lying at the infinity is formed at the least distance of distinct vision. So this is the case, students. Again, because C1 and C2 are close, so angle formed by the object at C2 is same as that of angle formed by the object at C1. That means alpha is the angle formed by the object at C2 as well as C1, and beta is the angle formed by the image at the eye, and alpha is the angle formed by the object at the eye. So now we would understand about the magnifying power. Magnifying power of astronomical telescope, and that is denoted by m, and it is the ratio of angle subtended by the final image at the eye to the angle subtended by the object which is lying at the infinity at the eye, and image is forming an angle beta with the eye, and object which is lying at the infinity is forming an angle alpha at the eye. So these are the two angles formed by the image as well as object at the eye. So now we have to find out the tangent of beta and tangent of alpha. What would be tangent of beta? Tangent of beta in this triangle would be ratio of a dash b dash over b dash c2 is equal to a dash b dash over b dash c2. I hope this is clear to you. Tangent of beta in this triangle a dash b dash over b dash c2. In the same way, we have to find out the value of tangent of alpha. For tangent of alpha, we would take this triangle. And in this triangle, tangent of alpha would be a dash b dash over b dash c1. A dash b dash over b dash c1. So I hope students are clear. So magnifying power m would be beta. Beta is a dash b dash over b dash c2 multiplied by b dash c1 over a dash b dash. A dash b dash would be cancelled out and it would be b dash c1 over b dash c2. B dash c1 is, students, b dash c1 is focal length of objective lens. This is focal length for objective, and b dash c2. See here, b dash c2 in this case, now note is the focal length of eyepiece, because this much is the focal length of eyepiece and this is b dash c2. So in place of b dash c2, we can write object for eyepiece. This image will act as the object for this lens. So b dash c2 is the object distance for the eyepiece. So we can write it object distance, that is u, and object for the eyepiece, so I can write it u for eyepiece. And students, this u would be negative. Now magnifying power becomes FO over UE, and this is minus. Now students, I want to find out the value of 1 by UE. That means I want to find out the object distance for the eyepiece. So for that, I would write the lens formula for eyepiece. For eyepiece, lens formula would be 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. Now students, because we are writing the lens formula for this eye lens, so we would replace the V by, where is the image for this eyepiece? This is the image for this eyepiece, and this image distance for eyepiece we can replace by D, and note by D minus of D. And U for eyepiece, U, this is U for eyepiece, it can be written as minus of UE. And F for eyepiece would be written as focal length for the eyepiece, that is FE. So replace all the values, we would get 1 by V. V को हम replace करेंगे minus of D से, minus 1 by U. U को हम replace करेंगे minus UE से, and this is equal to 1 by FE. ठीक है? And 1 by FE भी होगा minus में. So I hope students I'm clear to you. अब ये आपके पास होगा 1 by minus D plus 1 by UE, and this is equal to minus 1 by FE. I hope I'm clear. Now 1 by UE is equal to minus of 1 by FE plus 1 by D. Clear students? Now we can write 1 by UE is equal to 1 by FE कॉमन ले सकते हैं एंड इट वुड बी, इसको हम लिख सकते हैं FE by D एंड -1. Clear? And now students, this is, but we have to do one thing. This focal length for the eyepiece would be positive focal length. FE यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव होगा आपका, FE यहाँ पे भी पॉजिटिव होगा, यहाँ पे भी पॉजिटिव होगा और यहाँ पे भी आपका पॉजिटिव आएगा. So students, we have find out the value of 1 by UE. So replace the value of 1 by UE in this magnifying power and we would get magnifying power is equal to minus of FO over 1 by UE. 1 by UE is FE into 1 plus FE over D. So students, this is the magnifying power for astronomical telescope in case when the image is formed at least distance of distinct vision. So students, आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो जो मैग्नीफाइंग पावर है that is containing minus sign. That means आपको पता है मैग्निफिकेशन या मैग्नीफाइंग पावर जो माइनस होता है वो तभी आता है when your image is real and inverted. So students, जो आपकी फाइनल इमेज है that is real and inverted with respect to the object. Real, inverted and enlarged image is formed. One more thing students, this is magnifying power. You can see here magnifying power is directly proportional to FO, that means focal length for the objective, and inversely proportional to the FE, that means this magnifying power can be increased if the focal length of the eyepiece is to be decreased. So in order to increase the magnifying power of astronomical telescope, we have to decrease the focal length of the eyepiece. So this is all about the astronomical telescope. One more thing I want to tell you about the astronomical telescope is students, magnifying power of astronomical telescope is minimum कब? For the normal adjustment. Normal adjustment means when the image is formed, final image is formed at the infinity, और वो आपके पास थी minus of FO over FE. So this magnifying power is students minimum, and maximum magnifying power is when the image is formed at the least distance of distinct vision. That means minus of FO over FE into 1 plus FE over D. This is students maximum magnifying power of the astronomical telescope, and this is the minimum magnifying power of the astronomical telescope when image is formed at the normal adjustment. That means when the image is formed at the infinity, magnifying power of the astronomical telescope is minimum. But when the image is formed at the least distance of distinct vision, in that case students, magnifying power of the astronomical telescope is maximum. Students, you have to be very careful about these type of questions, because these type of questions are only to be asked in the CBSE exam. So this is all about the astronomical telescope. Please remember one thing, today we have learnt about the refracting astronomical telescope. Next video we would discuss about the reflecting type telescope. ठीक है? This is all about for the today's. Thank you.